Well, good morning, Pipers. Welcome back to the Base Piper channel. Today I want to spend just a few seconds talking to you about some pipe lighters. I told you in the last video that I had some pipe lighters that I was going to share with you coming off the pipe series. I got 7 lighters that I want you to look at, and some of y'all might be new coming into piping, and so hopefully some of these might be helpful for you if you're looking in the market for a lighter and where you can get lighters. You don't have to break the bank so much on lighters, though you can. They've got lighters that go on up there in the thousands of dollars. But these lighters that I'm going to show you are just some basic lighters that maybe you already use, or maybe you've been looking at, or this is the first time you've seen it, and it might spark an interest with you. Let me start off, if I can, with this little lighter right here I got from OMS Pipes. OMS Pipes makes these little lighters right here, and they're just a flint type lighter. But these lighters, they claim, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to get 5,000 lights off of one of these. So if you like something like this, you can pick them up. I believe you still can get it from OMS. And check them out. They're cheap little lighters. They're not very expensive, but they are supposed to give you a lot of lights. So check out OMS Pipes. Of course, another one I've got 2 of these. I've got one with Boswell's engraving on it, and I got one with pipes. Everybody knows the old the Zippo lighters. As you can see there. Now what I did is I took it out and I put a pipe insert in there. Can you see that? See if I can hold it down. Hold it to the side here where you can see it. Well, let me get this thing. There you go. And so these here, you can get the inserts for your Zippos if you like Zippos. These don't cost that much, depending on what Zippo you get. In case, you can spend 20, you can spend 40, you can spend $80 for one of these, depending on how fancy of a case you want. The inserts are not that much. I want to say they might be $15 or something like that to go from the regular insert that comes with these to getting the pipe insert that throws this flame down so you can draw it into your pipe. This one here is made by, how can I pronounce this? Prometheus. I got this while I was at Boswell's. You've probably seen me use this one on my videos. And these run you around $60 for these. It's got a wheel. You can see the wheel right there for adjusting the flame. And this one here will give you a good little flame off of it. Now this one here, when you go to put butane in it, it's got a little window. Y'all can see the window right there. Some of y'all probably run into this. Base Piper's done this twice. When you put the butane in these things, guys, make sure you give them adequate amount of time to get to room temperature. Because twice I've gone thinking I've had it and got it where it needs to be. When I go to flip this to light it, flames are pouring out everywhere. Just a poosh. And so you drop this real quick, because you think your whole hand's going to be engulfed in flames. For some reason with this one, you got to make sure that it's turned down all the way as far as a lighter. But even at that, sometimes give these, in fact, you should give all your butane at least 2 or 3 minutes to get back to room temperature. But this thing here, man, comes out a major torch. And the crazy thing is, when this thing is cocked back, it's pouring out flames out of here too. So this thing has gone airborne a couple of times in my hand. And so you got to be careful with these. The first one that I got when I started getting back into pipes, I got this one from Xikar. And most of y'all have seen these or something similar to it. This one has a window in the back. You probably can see, if I get it right in the right light, you probably can see the liquid in there. This one also has the attachments. It has your little tamper you can use as a tamper, and then you have the little point there if you need to get in there and dig out some tobacco. It's all kept in one nice little thing, and this one here comes out the side like that. These will run you around $60 as well, give or take. The way cost of everything going up these days, you might want to add another $5. I don't know. You'll have to look them up. But Xikar makes that one. The other one that's pretty good, and these are cheap. This one's about $15. $16, something like that. This one's put out by Honest. Let me see if I can turn that around so you can see it. You get this one on Amazon all day long. This one also comes with its attachments. This one's got 3 attachments. Okay, you got your poker, got your little scraper, and your tamper. They all bend down depending on what you want to use. This one here is right on the side, guys. You press that down, and there's your flame. For about $15, $16, somewhere in there, you can't beat this little lighter. It hits every time. So this one's put out by Honest. The last two I got to show you, I got this one from Xikar as well. Now this is a neat lighter. If you're looking for something especially dress wear, you're going out somewhere, or just a nice casual look, business look. I mean, these are just some ideas. You don't have to do it this way. You can go out in your overalls and use this if you want. But this is a cool lighter because it's put out by Xikar, and it's called the Scribe. It looks just like a pen. You can put it in your pocket, your jacket pocket, whatever. And how this works is you just pull this apart. It's just a little space to get the butane flowing. Pull it apart like that. See that little gap? Right on the end, you got a wheel. Light your pipe. You can shake it out, or you can push it back to put it out. But this is the coolest thing, and it's called the Scribe, Scribe. But it's got a little window in it, if you can see it right there. But this one here makes a great dress or casual wear. Just keep it in your pocket, you know. And some of you guys with cigars, if you're inside and got the right atmosphere, you can use a soft flame. And that would look pretty cool coming out, wouldn't it, to light your cigar with? But, and in the back right here on the top, you can see where you do your adjustments and you fill your butane right there. The last one is by Corona. Most of y'all, if y'all have seen my videos or go back a couple of years or a year and a half or so, I got this for a Christmas present. This one is the Old Boy. And this one here uses flint. You just flip this up. And this one, you just hit the wheel and where it is, there it is, there you go. And you just shut it down. Let me try that again because I think I was over here, guys. You just take this, lift the top, and you hit the wheel, and there you go. This one, if you remember, I had to send back because that particular one, I found out that it was operator error. They were real gracious enough to fix it and send it back. I couldn't get the thing, once I filled it with butane, I couldn't get the thing to light. It wouldn't do anything. Come find out, this is why, a lesson learned. Anytime you are filling your butane, always take that valve, your flame valve, and shut it all the way down. What happened with that? That was brand new, Christmas present. Now those old boys, they'll run you around $80 to $100 and some on up. That's the most fanciest lighter I got. But what happened was there's some little O-rings in some of those lighters that when you go to hit it with the can of butane, it sends that force in there and blows out that O-ring in there or enlarges it, messes it up, and she won't work right after that. That's why you want to take the valve, your flame valves, anytime you fill your stuff up, turn it down, go ahead and fill it up, and then come back once you give it a few minutes to get the room temperature. Then start adjusting your valve to get your flame where you want it. Okay, because if you remember, that took about 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. I didn't think I was ever going to get it back, but they fixed it. They took care of it. But a great lighter. All these lighters, really. I mean, I've got them for, like I said, $15, $16 to that old boy. That's about, I think I paid about $80. Something like that, give or take. Who's counting when it's $80? You know, what's another $5? But anyway, I just want to get on here and show you, if my eyes keep drifting, guys, in this video, it's because everybody today seems to be wanting to call me as soon as I make this video. I'm getting calls from Miss Base Piper. I'm getting a call from a church member that's having a procedure done. And so my eyes are going by the notifications that's coming up on my screen. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get on off of here so I can tend to all the calls that are coming in. But those are my lighters that I use for the pipe and or my pipes. And so I hope there was something that maybe you were interested in, or maybe you might want to look at. The Scribe, the one that looks like the little pin, you know, you can go on Zycar to see if they're still available. I think you can get them on Amazon. You might have to try some other lighter companies. I don't know how well versed they're still out there. That one, if I remember, wasn't too bad in price. I want to say about $30, $40, somewhere in there. But all these pipe lighters and things are in a decent range. You don't have to break the bank. You know, you're not buying a DuPont, you know, or $1,200, $1,300 DuPont lighter. These are decent lighters. And that little Honest for $15, guys, I mean, $16, whatever it was, that thing's spot on, man, for the money you pay for it. So those aren't bad at all. So anyway, just want to get on here and share this. It's been about 15 minutes almost. And but anyway, until we meet again, listen, you take care. And subscribers, thank you for your support. And I'm definitely going to think the next video, I'm going to work up getting a shout out to all of my subscribers. But until we meet again, relax, have your pipe, and don't forget the blessings God gives us each and every day. You guys take care. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.